Hi everyone, this is Himanshu and welcome to the magnificent India. In this lecture, we will study about the Constitution of India. It was in 1934 that the idea of the Constituent Assembly for the first time was laid forward by the M.N. Roy, a pioneer of the communist movement in India. In 1935, the Indian National Congress (INC) for the first time officially demanded a Constituent Assembly to frame the Constitution. In 1938, it was Jawaharlal Nehru who declared on the behalf of the INC that the Constitution of the Free India must be framed without outside interferences by the Constituent Assembly elected on the basis of the adult franchise. And on the basis of this, we had the Stafford-Cripps Commission. August Offer came into the picture, and this is how the journey of the Constituent Assembly started. The foundations of our assembly was laid forward by the Cabinet Mission Plan for the first time in 1946. It was a comprehensive plan which said that the strength of the assembly shall be 389, and out of which the 296 seats were to be allotted to the British India and the 93 seats to the princely states. Each province and the princely states were to be allotted seats in proportion to the respective population, so it was roughly the one seat was to be allotted for the every million population. And in every provinces itself, they will be divided among the three principal communities, that is Muslim, Sikhs and General. And the representative of each community were to be elected by the member of that community in the provincial legislative assembly, and the voting will be done on the basis of the proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. And whereas in the princely states, the representatives will be nominated by the heads of the princely states. So it's pretty much clear that the Constituent Assembly was to be partially elected and the partially nominated body. The Constituent Assembly has often been criticized that despite of adult franchise, the many people were nominated. But if we look closely, the assembly comprises the representatives of all sections of the Indian society, including Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Parsis, Anglo-Indians, Indian Christians, SC, ST, and the women too. More importantly, it also included all the important personalities of India at that time, with the exceptions of Mahatma Gandhi. The first session of the assembly took place in December 9, 1946, and as per the French practices that we were following at that time, Dr. Sachidanand Sinha was the oldest member of the assembly and elected as the temporary president of the assembly. Then, the presidentship has been transferred to the Rajendra Prasad, who became the chairman of the assembly itself. After the passage of the Independence Act, that is in the June 3, 1947, the few changes has been done. The assembly was made a fully sovereign body which could frame any constitution it pleased. More importantly, the assembly also worked as a legislative body. So, it was the first parliament of the Free India, headed by the G.V. Mavalankar. The other functions which were performed by our assembly was that it ratified the India's membership of the Commonwealth in May 1949. It also adopted the national flag on the July 22, 1947. It adopted the national anthem on January 24, 1950. It adopted the national song on January 24, 1950. And it also elected Dr. Rajendra Prasad as the first president of India on January 24, 1950. On January 24, 1950, the Constituent Assembly held its final session. It, however, did not end and continued as a provincial Parliament of India from January 26, 1950 till the formation of the new Parliament after the first general election in 1951 and 52. In the Assembly, there were many different committees which played a very crucial role. For example, the Union Powers Committee, which was headed by the Jawaharlal Nehru, the Union Constitution Committee, headed by the Jawaharlal Nehru, the Provincial Constitution Committee by Sardar Patel, and the most important, the Drafting Committee. The chairman was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So next time, we'll study more about the Constitution of India in an in-depth analysis along with its outstanding features, about its separation of powers and different things, a philosophy of the Constitution. Today, we have learned about the journey of the Constitution, how it came to the picture, who are the main personalities behind this thing, what is the composition of the Constituent Assembly, what is the working of the Constituent Assembly, and the changes that were made by the Independence Act, the functions which are performed by the Constituent Assembly, and its major committees.